Can I start?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for invitation. I regret that due to my professional commitments in Warsaw, I'm not able to attend the conference in Budapest in person. I would like to extend my warm greetings to the entire EFELA community. Especially thanks and greetings go to Vincent, President of EFELA, Marinella, General Secretary of EFELA, and last but not least, Professor Robert Schucher, who organized this nice conference. I hope that we will meet next year at the EFELA Conference 2026. Perhaps we will even have to change the meet early as organize an international conference on energy justice and energy transition in Katowice. I will send invitation and information to EFELA members. Today I prepare presentation about international dialogue for clear energy law. And I would like to briefly set the stage by examining why multilateral dialogue on energy remains not only relevant, but absolutely essential in the current geopolitical and climate context. International dialogue on energy is central both to my academic research and to my professional work. I would like to share some reflection from that experience, because in my view, international dialogue is now at decisive moment for achieving climate neutrality. The main object of my presentation and to highlight to EFELA members that the energy transition requires concrete legal and political solution at the national level, particularly with regard to financing. The international commitment already knows what the climate goals and what action are necessary to achieve it. Yet it has not succeeded in establishing effective frameworks for financing the energy transition. In my view, the perspective that last mile in international dialogue for clear energy law. Without solution in the field, the energy transition risk remains merely a declaration of intent. Why do you share this perspective? Above all, it stems from my research on the tools using the international dialogue. On this side, I would like to present my own classification of main tools applied in United Nations climate process. I propose 3 categories. The first category is negotiations platforms, especially COPs. The second category is review and evidence mechanism. And final, very important, the third category is finance architecture. Grouping the tools into those 3 categories, we can better understand how the international climate regime functions. Negotiations provide direction, review mechanisms provide credibility, and finance provides the means of implementation. I consider the finance architecture to be last mile. The international commitment has not yet developed an effective mechanism for financing the energy transition. What is this decisive mile? Because it represents the final element of international dialogue for clean energy law that has not yet been clearly defined by the international commitment.
Excuse me, Marcin. Excuse me. Are you using your PowerPoint?
What?
Are you making use of your PowerPoint? Okay.
Yes.
Because it stayed on the first slide. Now we can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One moment. Okay.
We can see now the milestone slide.
Okay. Do you have my presentation?
Not
or
now.
not? One moment.
Yeah. Now we can see it.
It's okay?
You can make it bigger, maybe. Okay, good.
Okay. Do you have my slide?
Yes.
Okay. So let's now look at the main milestone in international dialogue. We begin the overview of milestone with COP21 in Paris in 2015, which represent a constitutional moment in international climate governance. The key outcome of Paris was, of course, the Paris Agreement, a legal binding treaty under international law. For the first time, almost every country in the world agreed to take action against climate change within a single comprehensive framework. The idea of just transition is also embedded in the Paris Agreement. But the Paris Agreement, but after Paris COP, the focus changed. The question was no longer what the goal is, but how to achieve it. So Paris set the target, but the post-Paris COPs are about building the roadmap for climate change. Let me highlight three important COP that illustration this transition. Marrakesh, Bonn, and Katowice represent the first operation steps. They show how the focus shifts from defining the global goals to create the mechanism that making achieving impossible. COP24 in Katowice was very important. This conference was decisive because it delivered what is known as the Katowice Climate Package, often referred to as the rule books for implementation the Paris Agreement. The most important milestone in climate diplomacy was COP28 in Dubai in 2023, which opened a new chapter in global climate governance. At COP28 in Dubai, climate diplomacy reached a turning point. For the first time, the global community placed such strong emphasis on climate finance. The most important milestone was the Loss and Damage Fund, official launch to support vulnerable countries, already facing several impacts. This was the first real step toward financing climate justice. Dubai also opened a new phases of negotiations on how to mobilize and allocate large-scale sources. These talks are not only technical, they address justice, responsibility, and the balance between the global north and global south. What does this matter? Because without adequate and predictable funding, neither mitigation nor adaptation will succeed. COP28 made it clear. Climate finance is no longer secondary. It is now central to international climate law and diplomacy. Let's now turn to the nature of international climate dialogue. A key limitation is that COP camps are not binding international law. They set political direction, but they do not automatically create legally binding obligations. Implementations always requires domestic legislation, national policies, and often action by no state actors. It is largely a matter of form and language. COP decision use terms like calls upon parties rather than imposing mandatory obligations. In legal terms, they are encouraging no self-executing. The media also underline this reality. Outlets like the BBC describe COP outcomes as politically important, but automatically depend on negotiations follow through. The debate over wording such as phases down versus phases out of coal at COP26 or transitioning away from fossil fuels at COP28.
Hi, Marcin. Please let me remind you that this is a large panel, and I would appreciate if you can conclude in 1 or 2 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, it's a last slide from my presentation. I prepare last slide about key challenges for international dialogue. In my opinion, it's a finance and north-south levers. And so, thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.